Hello again, it's Nick. Just going to give you a short review and overview of the Vision eGo Clearomisers. They're available from juicy6.co.uk as well as other vendors. These was supplied to me free of charge for the purpose of review. They're available in two different ohm ratings. One's 2.1 ohm to 2.4 ohm. The other is 2.5 ohm to 2.9 ohm. Now, I can't determine which one this is, but I'm sure we'll find out as soon as I pop it on a battery and give it a vape. Anyway, let's take a closer look and just show you how to fill it, and then we'll pop it onto an eGo battery and give it a vape. See you in a second. Right, so here we are with the Vision eGo Clearomiser. It's also known as the CE4. Now there's lots of different versions of these that seem to be coming onto the market recently, but I believe this is the original Vision eGo Clearomiser. As you can see there, it's got the notation on the front there which shows the filled level is 1.6 millilitres. It's got the short wicks there on the side of the central post. This mouthpiece here simply unscrews, so you just turn this until it loosens, and then obviously we just give that a little bit of a pull. It's sealed at the top here with a rubber bung. There we go, that's where you draw the vapour through. Just pop that to the side. Inside, in the centre there, is where your coil is going to be, which obviously is fed by these two wicks here. There's a silicone cap covering all the internal workings there, which also helps to seal the mouthpiece and stop any liquid coming out. So they're very simple to fill. Simply get your bottle of e-liquid. I'll just give it a shake. And what I do, which is probably the standard way of doing things, just angle the Clearomiser to the side, pop the nozzle in and give it a squeeze. You see the liquid runs down the side there into the chamber at the bottom. It's quite difficult to see doing this at this angle, but there we go, we've got it filled up just so that's in line with the top line there, just touching those wicks. So what I'll do is just take the lid, pop that back in. I told you it was difficult to do from this angle. There we go. Give it a twist. Turn it upside down just so we can wet those wicks a little bit. Give it a shake. And there we are, all filled. Simple as that. So let's stick it on a battery and see how it vapes. Right, as you can see, so it's very easy to fill up the Vision eGo Clearomiser. Just to point out, this is in a rather fetching pink colour, as you could probably tell. Didn't choose the colour myself, but I'm comfortable enough with my masculinity to use a pink Clearomiser, so just to clear that up. Here's a yellow one, I believe it's from the same vendor. They do come in a range of colours: blue, green, smoked, clear, red, pink, and probably at the posting of this video they probably come in every colour known to man, but those are the ones I know of at the moment. They retail for £5.99 individually. They're refillable, obviously, easy to maintain. If you want to change colour, change flavours, it's just a case of emptying out the juice, putting in another flavour, and then there'll be a little bit of crossover with the flavours, but eventually the new flavour will come through. I'm going to pop this onto my standard eGo battery here. As you see, very smart, nice form factor. Haven't had any trouble with the threads on these. The mouthpiece has also been very good, very strong, no leaks, no juice coming out from the holes here at the bottom or anywhere else in for that matter, so they're very good, very clean. I would recommend these for new users, people who are just getting into vaping, if they're finding the whole thing a little bit overwhelming with all the atomizers and tanks etc that are available. These are a very good and convenient way of starting vaping. So without much further ado, let's give it a vape. One thing just to point out with these is obviously because the wicks are at the top of the tank, if they are stood for any prolonged period of time, you are going to find that that juice is not getting into that coil. So been pointed out to me previously on another video that they can dry out, so it's best really to just keep, what I find is if you're moving around most of the day or you're vaping it to your mouth like this, the liquid will get there, but it's always just good practice just to give it a little bit of a, turn it upside down a couple of times and then give it a vape. I mean, you'll do this automatically if you're just moving around. It's quite an active vape, just to point that out, because some people don't know that. Anyway, here we are, let's vape. Yeah, lovely. Good vapour, good flavour. Some people have commented on these previously, this Clearomiser type of tank or Clearomiser does ever so slightly mute flavour. So if you're used to direct dripping or direct dripping specifically, you'll find that the flavour is ever so slightly muted, but it's more than made up for by the convenience of having 1.6 mils of juice available, and also completely leak free. Stick it in your pocket, off you go, and it's simple as that really. So all in all, the Vision eGo Clearomiser I'd recommend, mainly for new vapors. Experienced vapors will probably have tried this, but also it's like I say, for the convenience, it's also good as a backup, because I know that a lot of people do have like large battery devices which they probably don't want to take around with them when they're going out. It's good. It's also good, I've shown this to a few people who don't vape and they're very interested, and I've actually set a few people up with these Vision eGo Clearomisers and batteries just as a tester, just to get them going, and they find them really, really convenient and really easy to use. So all in all considered, I definitely give this a thumbs up and highly recommend it from my personal experience. So if you want one of these, then you just need to log into www.juicycigs.co.uk. Again, available £5.99, and there we go. That's the Vision eGo Clearomiser. Thanks for watching, see you again soon.